Hi, Kaylee. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So last week we talked about um, your prom and what happened there, the situation.
Yeah.
Um, and thank you again for sharing that with me. I just want to remind you that you're very strong for doing that and for coming forward. Um, if you need to leave at any point, there is a door right there, so you have your exit. Um, so I do have some concerns, and I do have to ask, do you have a, do you currently have thoughts of suicide?
Um. Yeah.
Okay. Have you thought about suicide in the past?
um. I think uh prior to all of this, if I had thought about suicide, it was more of like in a joking manner. Like if I were to fail a test, and then I'd be like, oh, like I want to kill myself, right? Um, which isn't okay. But I think it wasn't in like the same degree as it is now.
Right.
It was more like serious.
Right. So you never had a past plan
No.
or attempt?
No.
Okay. Do you currently have a plan in place?
Um, I've contemplated, um, like taking pills from the bathroom and overdosing, but I'm not really sure.
Okay. Have you thought about what time of day you would do it? Who would be present, not present?
Um, yeah, my my mom and my stepdad don't usually get home for a couple of hours, like after I'm home from school. So that could be a time, or once everybody has gone to sleep, give me some time.
So you have thought about what the timing of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, do you have any supports in the community or one person you can go to during a challenging time?
Um, maybe I did before, but now that everything's blown up on social media and people thinking I'm a slut, I feel like there's a lot of judgment towards me now, even outside of the social media presence. It's very hard to talk to everybody or seek those supports when I feel like no one actually really cares about me right now.
Okay. Well, again, thank you very much for sharing all of this with me. It's really important to share that information and get that out there. I do want to say, first of all, that you're very brave for for sharing those things. It's not always easy. And second of all, so what I heard you say is that you feel like you don't have any supports right now?
Nope.
Okay. So I'd like to remind you that I am a support in your life, and if you ever need to become part of a group, a therapy group, or anything like that, I can always get you involved in those and help you connect to the community. And then I also heard you say that other people think you're a slut. Do you think this about yourself?
No. Um, I like to believe that what happened to me is not my fault.
It absolutely wasn't.
um, yeah, what happened to me was not on me, and I don't think that should put that label on myself.
Right.
So it's unfortunate that other people aren't viewing it in the same way, and Yeah, it kind of stresses me out.
Okay. So, sorry, I just want to ask you one more time. Like, would you say you wouldn't
No.
say that you're a slut and that all those terrible names?
Right.
Okay, that's good. So what I'll ask you to do, but it's completely up to you. You can choose just to have a discussion with me, or you can write it down. Write down some of the people in the community or that you have personally in your life that can support you in a challenging time.
Okay.
And then I'd like you to write down some things that you like about yourself or that has kept you alive so far.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. I don't. I don't really know what I like about myself right now.
Okay. So can I tell you a few things that I see in you that are very strong?
Okay.
Okay. So I see that you, first of all, are very strong. You're very brave. And you're very kind.
Thanks. It's nice to hear. Can I write those down?
Yeah, absolutely. And if it helps, you can always say those things out loud to yourself on a daily basis.
I like that. Thank you. You said, like, what's keeping me alive?
Yeah.
I guess just, like, my family.
It's a good one.
Like, how they'll react if I were to commit suicide.
Right.
Or just, like, you know, in general, what would happen, like, after I was gone, and how, like, people would view, like, not only me, but them as well. Right?
Yeah.
So.
So it sounds like your family's a big part of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. And they're one of your support systems?
I would say, yeah, they are. They definitely, like, encouraged me to be here. I don't know. I still have, like, struggles talking about stuff with them sometimes. Yeah. But overall, yeah, they can be one of my supports. Can I write my cats as well?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right. Now, before we close off, was there anything you had questions for me about?
I think I would really just like to know, like, what to do if I'm not feeling safe at home.
Yeah. So what you can do is you can always call a crisis helpline. I can give you a number for them.
Okay.
We can also come up with a safety plan for you.
Okay.
And give you, on the safety plan, we'll have a few options for you to keep you safe.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I have it right here. So then you just put your name and the date, and then it has a whole bunch of things here that you can do. So one of them would be calling 911 or a 24-hour crisis line. Going straight to the emergency room would be one of them.
Okay.
And then here it has people who can support my plan.
Oh.
So that would include anyone in your family.
Yep.
Okay.
Caregiver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that could include me as well. So.
Awesome.
Would you like to fill that out, and then we can bring that up next session?
Sure. Yeah, I could take this
Okay.
home.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah, that's